To do your embroidery design, you're going to take a piece of stabilization paper and your embroidery hoop. Going to loosen the back of the hoop, and you're going to cut out a piece of paper to match the larger hoop. So it's a little bit bigger. You're then going to take the top of the hoop and hang it over the side of the table. Make sure the black part is hanging over the table, then lay your stabilization paper down. Take one of your pieces, fold it in half so the good sides are touching. Lay it down so that the middle is in the middle of the hoop, and then open it all the way up. You're then going to take the top of the embroidery hoop and push it in. Once it's in, you're going to tighten the screw by turning it towards you, but not too tight or it will pop out. You're now ready to go use the embroidery machine. I'm going to start by turning on the embroidery machine, then wait a few seconds and the screen will turn on. While it's doing that, you can open this flap and insert your USB into the side. It's going to tell you not to turn the machine on or off while it loads the design. You're then going to push the USB picture on the side here.
What's the matter?
Then going to press My Design. And then find the design that has your name on it. Press the back arrow. Then you're going to go to Edit. Press the hoop button, the top one. You're going to make sure it says B, then press OK. You can then move your design around the window to wherever you would like it to be. Then press OK. Press the back arrow, and now you're ready to attach your hoop. If you want to do a design that's already in the embroidery machine, you're going to hit the top button and it's going to bring you up to this screen that has all the different pictures. To find the one you want, look for the number in the top and press the side arrows. To make letters, press A to Z, type in your words, press OK. To change your hoop size, because we need to be on hoop B, press Edit, press the hoop, press B, and OK. You can then move your design around, change the size by pressing Size, pressing the plus arrow to change the size, press OK. When you're done, press OK, back, and then you can check your thread color. So make sure your design fits in the middle, your hoop size is B, and then you're ready to attach your hoop and get started. When you see this picture, press the back arrow and it's going to tell you to change colors. If you're not sure which color is next, look at the number in the corner. So this one says number 2.
You have to use a huge one.
And then press the spool and then look at what number 2 says. Now before you start, you have to check your thread colors, so push on the spool button and it's going to tell you all your colors that you need to have. So this one starts with purple, so I'm going to make sure I take a purple bobbin first. To put in a bobbin is the same as your sewing machine, so push this arrow to the right, take off your cover plate, your bobbin goes in the shape of a P, pull it to the left, and then thread your machine. To thread your machine, you place your spool on the spool pin, take your spool stop, place it on top, bring your thread up and over the black hook, and then you thread your machine just like you would on your machine. The only difference is this part will not open for you. This part will not open, so you have to get around your thread take-up lever without opening that piece. There's also a second thread guide here, and there's one behind the needle just like on your sewing machine. So behind that thread guide, and then behind the one behind your needle. And then through your needle from front to back, just like your machine. Then pull up your bobbin. Place your cover plate back on. And now you can attach your hoop. You're now going to put your hoop on. So fold your fabric over so you can see the black toggle. Place it on the side of the embroidery machine. Push it up. Lift your presser foot higher and pull it into the center. You're now going to place the black piece over top of these 3 holes so it clicks in, and turn it to the right. Then lift up your fabric so that it's nice and still. Now, going to hold your thread out to the side, no pulling. Put your presser foot down, press start, and then clip your thread off. And then it's going to continue until it needs to change color. To change your thread, just pull the thread out from the top, take your spool off, wind it up, and place it back into the holder. Remember, when you change your thread color, you also need to change your bobbin color. To take off your hoop, you're going to fold your fabric over, turn your black dial to the left, lift it off, and pull it to the side. You're then going to raise your presser foot and pull it out. You're going to take your bobbin out. finished, it will say completed here and a number 1 back in this window. So please check that so you don't restart your project. You can then take your project off of the embroidery machine. To remove your project, lift your presser foot, pull the needle thread out, release the back, pull it to the side, and remove it out. You're going to reset the machine, so you're going to press mode, press the far right picture, and then turn the power off. Now that your project is done, you're going to take all these extra strands and you're going to cut them off on the front and on the back. To remove the hoop, turn the metal screw towards you and it will loosen. Pop out the top hoop, separate your project, replace the hoops together, turn the screw away from you to tighten it, and place this back on the embroidery machine. Flip your project over and slowly and carefully peel the paper off your project. If some is left behind, that's okay. This paper can be cut off here, and this part can be recycled, and this part will be kept. To wind a bobbin on the embroidery machine, place the spool of thread on your spool pin, pull your thread all the way around, go around your thread guide, following your picture, then you're going to bring it over to your bobbin. To place your thread in your bobbin, look at this picture, make sure you go through the middle, right here, and up through one of the holes. Push your bobbin winder shaft to the right. And then you're going to press the start button. Wind it a little, cut off the thread you're holding, then press start. When your bobbin is full, press stop, cut your thread off, push your bobbin winder shaft to the left, and then wind your machine just like you did before.